Islamic terrorists attacked a number of luxury hotels and Catholic churches in Sri Lanka, killing 290 people and injuring 500 more. Why did Hillary Clinton react to the Christchurch mosque massacre by specifically offering condolences to the Muslim community and calling out Islamophobia? Yet when it came to offering condolences to the scores of Catholics killed in Sri Lanka, she specifically avoided using the term Christians, instead calling them Easter worshippers. Why did Barack Obama react to the Christchurch mosque massacre by specifically offering condolences to the Muslim community? Yet when it came to offering condolences to the scores of Catholics killed in Sri Lanka, he specifically avoided using the term Christians, instead calling them Easter worshippers. Why does the media also routinely use the term Easter worshippers instead of Christians? Why is there such a reticence to use the C word? Why was CNN more miffed about Trump's tweet typo than Obama and Hillary refusing to use the word Christians?
He left the tweet up for more than 20 minutes.
Why does the most persecuted religious group in the world receive the least sympathy from world leaders and the media after each devastating attack? 105 Christian churches or buildings are attacked or burned every month. An average of 345 Christians are killed for faith-related reasons every single month. The Sri Lanka attacks killed nearly 6 times as many people as the Christchurch mosque massacre. And this isn't some kind of grisly competition. Both attacks were horrendous. But are we going to see world leaders donning crucifixes and making special speeches in support of the Christian community? Or will this entire story be forgotten about by the media and by much of the world within 48 hours? Will all those liberals who poured out their soul after the New Zealand mosque attack now change their flags in solidarity with Sri Lankan Christian community, hold fundraisers and condemn Islamists who carried out this attack? Why do some leftists, who collectively blame all white people or all conservatives after every anti-Muslim attack, choose not to denounce Islamic terror attacks, but when they occur, to blame the victims? This left-wing journalist responded to a barbaric Islamic terror attack which targeted Christians by blaming Christian missionaries. Have we now reached the stage where the fault lies not with the Islamic terrorist who blew himself up, but with the people who may have offended him? In what kind of messed up clown world does that kind of rhetoric make any sense? Why did CBS News report the perpetrators as religious extremists and not Muslim extremists? Why did it take the media over a day to report the patently obvious that this was an Islamic terror attack? Why did the Sri Lankan government demand that its people not even ask who was behind the attacks? Do they not deserve to know? Why does the Western media routinely hype the threat posed by right-wing extremism, yet routinely downplay the threat posed by Islamic extremism, when the threat posed by Islamic extremism is clearly far greater? One of the alleged suicide bombers in Sri Lanka has been identified as Islamic extremist Zahran Hashim. He previously posted a video in which he stated that, quote, "Anyone who disagrees with Muslims should be killed." Why was this video allowed to circulate by YouTube, which routinely removes or restricts conservative content for little more than being politically incorrect? Why did Al Jazeera journalist Saif Khalid claim that reporting Hashim's name was Islamophobic? Is it now Islamophobic to accurately state that the suicide bombers in Sri Lanka were Muslims? Imagine if Christians targeted mosques during Ramadan and tried to kill as many Muslims as possible. There'd be a global outcry, there'd be weeks of mourning, there'd be permanent recriminations. Sri Lanka, nearly 300 dead, 500 injured, and by the end of this week, it will be a footnote. Why? Please click the big red button to subscribe. It really helps me when you do that, and click the bell to allow notifications so you never miss a new video.